Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell. And welcome to Boston Red Sox baseball. This is a national pastime on APBA, the voice of baseball in your home since 1951. We're coming to you from out here at the park. Today, the visiting Philadelphia Athletics will test the Red Sox at home. Their record now, 4-5. Game number 3 of 3 here in Boston. The Red Sox have won 1 and lost 1. The Red Sox take the field here in the first. McCoy has set his opening slate. Hitchcock at first base. Stringer at second. Stevens, the shortstop. Pesky at third. The outfield consists of Williams in left field, DiMaggio in center field, and Spence over in right. Tebbett is behind the plate and on the mound for the Red Sox. The left-hander Stobbs. For Stobbs, his first appearance of the season. He will be facing Athletic starter left-hander Kellner. We'll tell you about him in the bottom half, so settle in. We're ready to start this game. Vallow to lead it off. To date, hitting at .238. Elmer has 1 homer on the season, 3 ribbies. He's walked once in his 43 trips. Elmer waits. Stobbs gets set to pitch. Now he comes home with it. Tebbett frames the pitch for the ump, but the ump's like a statue. A base on balls. Good eye, Vallow. Now coming to bat for the Athletic, Thane. To date, offensively, hitting at .441. 8 walks in his 42 trips. Real speed at first with Vallow on. Batter Thane. Ferris on a bench. He's hammered together a 7-game hit streak. Stobbs now set. Stobbs comes to the plate. Swung on, bounced up the middle. Stevens racing over, and he's got it. Flips the Stringer at second. The pivot and the peg to Hitchcock. Thane beats the ball to first. No double play. Chapman is the next hitter. He's been stinging the ball. Now batting .350 in 41 trips to the plate. He has 6 RBIs. Good speed at first. Tebbett sets up. The pitch. Chapman turns the bat loose, but comes up empty. He's out of there. 2 gone. Now at bat, Juiced. So far at the plate, his average at .179. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked 11 times in his 41 trips. Eddie ready. Stobbs focuses in on the target. Stobbs fires it in. Juiced started to go round, but he checked his swing in time. He takes a walk to first. And there's a runner in scoring position. 2 on, the top of the first inning. Now Suter to face Stobbs. To date, carrying a .212 average, 1 homer. He's knocked in 7. He's walked once in his 36 trips. Suter steps up to the plate. Stobbs is on the slab. Tebbett set. The runners take their lead. And the pitch, chopper back to the mound. Stobbs comes in, picks it up, fires to first, and gets him by a step to retire the side. That'll do it for Philadelphia. No runs on no hits. There were no errors. 2 men left on base. They couldn't get the runners home. Athletics, nothing. Red Sox coming up. For the Athletics, their record now, 4 wins and 5 losses. On the league leaderboards, they're 6th in batting average at .267. The Athletics take the field here in the first. Manager McCoy sends out his squad this way. Thane at first base. Suter at second. Juice the shortstop. Majeski at third. The outfield consists of White in left field, Vallow in center field, and Chapman over in right. Astra is behind the plate, and today the Red Sox will try to solve Kellner, the left-hander. This is Kellner's second start of the season. No record yet. After one game, his ERA at 5.62. Pesky leading it off. He's hitting .250. He has 5 RBIs. He's walked 7 times in his 43 trips. Astra ready to receive. Kellner with the pitch. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Pesky rounds first. Mallow takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Pesky holds with a single. No outs. First inning, 1 on. Now DiMaggio to face Kellner. So far, hitting .300. He has 3 RBIs. 3 walks in his 43 trips. Kellner wants to pin Pesky to first. The hitter stands in. Astra set. Kellner now. Lifted to center. Not too deep. There's Mallow. He squeezes it. 1 down. Pesky is tagging, but the coach holds him at first. Williams will bat next for Boston. Pesky on at first. 1 away. He has been terrorizing the pitchers so far. His 12 hits put him at 414. 2 homers, 9 RBI. Williams waiting. Kellner staring in, ready to work. First baseman Payne ready for a throw from Kellner. Now the delivery. Swung on. Popped up. Majeski moves toward the line. He's under it. And he makes the catch. Stevens to face Kellner. He's been stinging the ball. Hitting .333 in 43 plate appearances. 1 homer. 11 ribbies. Kellner set. First baseman Payne is on the bag. Pesky with a substantial lead. Kellner comes to him. It's crushed deep to center field. Mallow turns and watches. Later, it's long gone. That sounded like a firecracker off the bat. Home run for Stevens and 2 runs scored. So they collect 2 on the Stevens homer, his second home run of the season, and the Red Sox go ahead by 2-0 here in the first. That gives Stevens 13 RBI on the season. Stringer up there. He's earned his reputation at the plate. To date, batting 1 for 3. Kellner focuses in on the target. Now the pitch. The ball is chopped out over the mound. Juice gets to it in front of second, rifles it to first, and just nips Stringer, and that's out number 3. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and they capture the lead. Red Sox up 2-0. For Philadelphia, here in the second, Majeski, Astra, and White. Here's Majeski to lead it off. Right-handed hitter to face Stobbs. To date, hitting .235. He's walked 4 times in his 39 trips. Majeski steps in. Stobbs will go to work on him. The pitch is on the way. Hooked down the right field line. Will it stay fair? Yes, but Spence is right there to make a fine running catch. 1 down. Astra comes up to bat. He has not been a hitter of late on the season. 3 for 6. Catcher ready. Stobbs winds up. High and tight. The ump says ball 4. And Astra will get down to first. And that's already the 3rd walk issued by Stobbs. That was Astra's first walk of the season. For Philadelphia, 1 down. Astra on first. White will bat next for Philadelphia. A right-sider. An unlikely hero. This is his second game so far. 0 for 2. White steps up to the plate. Stobbs is ready to fire it in. Space on the right. Stobbs over the offering. White swings. This one will get a lot of airtime. Williams gives chase. Going back. He one-hands it for the out. That's out number 2. And Astra returns to first. 1 on. Next up, pitcher Kellner. At the plate this season, he's 0 for 2. He's given himself up once. He stands in. Stobbs set. He comes home. Slow chopper towards Stevens. He charges. Barehands it. Makes the off-balance throw to first. Athletics. Gone. That'll do it for Philadelphia. Nothing across. There were no errors. 1 left. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still stands 2-0. Red Sox as we head for the bottom of the second inning. Spence, Tebbetts, and Hitchcock due up for Boston. Spence starts it for the Red Sox. Weak start for Spence. Stand hitting 188. Spence waiting. Kellner poised. Kellner comes to him. Ball 4, and Kellner dishes a free pass. Here's Tebbetts coming to the plate. Hitting .241, 1 homer, 6 ribbies. He's walked 6 times in his 35 trips. Spence with decent speed. Left-hander Kellner ready. Here's the pitch. Tebbetts doesn't offer, and he draws a free pass. And Spence moves to second. Spence on second, Tebbetts on first. No one out. Hitchcock's up. Unreliable at the plate. So far at the plate, 1 for 2. He's walked twice. He stands in. Kellner now set. Kellner comes home. Swung on. Easy bounce at a Suter. Could be 2. He flips the juice at second. Over to first. Double play. Spence moves to third. The Athletics doing their best to keep this game close. Pitcher Stobbs to hit. The Red Sox have 2 outs. 1 on at third. Chuck taking his first at bat of the season. Kellner staring in, ready to work. Spence steps off third. The pitch comes in, grounded hard to Hust. And he spears it, the throw to first. And he's gone. The half for the Red Sox. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1. The score still 2-0. Red Sox leading. Philadelphia now will send out the top of the order. Vallow, Thane, and Chapman. Vallow to lead it off. Batter set. Stobbs ready. And a pitch. Check swing. He held up, and he walks. Thane walking up the bat. Thane relaxes himself at the plate. Stobbs prepared to work. They start the runner. Hard ground ball behind first. Hitchcock knocks it down, but he'll have no play, and both runners are safe. Score that a single for Philadelphia. The first hit in this game. Add 1 to the hitting streak. Now 8 games. Well, next to bat for Philadelphia is Chapman. 2 on, first and second. No outs. Catcher ready. The pitch. Grounded hard to short. Could be 2. Stevens fields it. Flips the stringer at second. Over to first. Yes. 2 for the price of 1. Vallow moves to third, and the Red Sox have a chance to get out of a nasty situation, but they must still face Juice. One on, next up, Juice. Juice waiting, bat stirring slightly. Stobbs gets set to work on him. Looks at third. The offering from Stobbs, lined hard over Stringer. Base hit. Spence takes it on the bounce. Vallow scores easily, and Juice has the RBI. So the single drives in 1, and the Athletics is sneaking up on the Red Sox. They are within 1. Score now 2-1, and these fans just inched forward in their seats. And Juice now has 4 runs batted in on the season. Suter to face Stobbs. Stobbs staring in, ready to work. Big hole on the right side. Juice not wandering too far. Stobbs rocks and fires, swung on, stroked solidly to left field. It drops in front of Williams. He feels it. Juice is around second, but the coach flashes a stop sign, and they hold Juice up as the throw comes in. The Athletics put 2 singles back-to-back. It's now Majeski, the bat. Runners at first and second. 2 away, down by 1. 1 RBI for Hank this season. Majeski steps up to the plate. Stobbs sets up on the rubber again. Checks Juice at second. The pitch. Majeski lashes one to right. Base hit. Juice is rounding third. They're holding him up, but he's going anyway. He ran right through the red light. Coming down the line, here comes Spence's throw. On the bounce. Out. Great throw. Go to town, Red Sox. They cut off the tying run. The coach was waving frantically to hold him up. What was he thinking about? For the Athletics, a run on 4 hits. They leave 2. They had good chances for more, but still trailed by 1. Red Sox up 2-1. Boston now will send out the top of the order. Pesky, DiMaggio, and Williams. Pesky will get it started for the Red Sox. He hits from the left. Kellner gets set to work on him. Kellner into his motion. Delivers. It's lifted high to shallow left. White got a late start. Coming hard, coming hard. And he makes the catch. 1 away. DiMaggio up there. DiMaggio settles himself in the box. Catcher ready. The offering to DiMaggio. Cut on. Ground ball to Majeski. He's up with it. The throw across the diamond. Out at first. 2 away. Now coming to bat for the Red Sox. Williams. Williams in the box. Left-handed Kellner goes to the set position. Now he comes home with it. Slow roller toward third. Majeski has to rush his peg. And he gets his man. 3 down. So the Red Sox are retired in order after 3. Red Sox up by 1. The Athletics will send out the bottom of the lineup. Astra, White, and Kellner. Here's Astra to lead it off. Right-hander. Stobbs looking in. Stobbs into the wind. And it's popped up behind home plate. Tebbett making the call. And the catch. And there's 1 away. White is stepping up to hit against Stobbs. He's a right-handed batter. 1 out. Stobbs focuses in on the target. Stobbs comes home. swung on, line to Hitchcock. Caught. And White is gone. 2 away. Two outs. Next up, pitcher Kellner, batting ninth. Kellner waits. Stobbs focuses in on the target. Here's the delivery. He pops it up. Hitchcock is backing up. Stringer is over. Waves off Hitchcock. And he drops it. That turns it out into a strike. Score that E4 on Stringer. Kellner stands in again. Stobbs looking home. The pitch. Fastball bounced up the middle. Stringer over. And it's through. Base hit for Kellner. And that's his first hit this season. Vallow walking up the bat. Stobbs looking in. He wheels and deals. Vallow pounds it on the ground. Stringer stops it on one hop. Shovels some Stevens for the force. That's 3 away. That'll do it for Philadelphia. Nothing across. The Red Sox made an error. One left. They had a chance but could not convert. Red Sox still leading by 1, and we'll go to the home half. For Boston here in the 4th. Stevens, Stringer, and Spence. To get it going for the Red Sox here, Stevens. Byrne steps up. Left-hander Kellner ready. The pitch. Grounded weakly to Payne. And he steps on first for the out. 1 down. One down. Next up, Stringer. The hitter stands in. Kellner will go to work on him. The pitch. Hot smash. The Suter takes it on one hop. Over to Payne at first. And that's out number 2. Next batter, Spence. Spence steadies his bat. Kellner poised. The pitch is on the way. Wrapped back to the mound, and he spears it. Over to first, and Spence is retired. The Athletics retire the side in order. Red Sox still with a 1-run lead. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Stobbs will now face the Athletics artillery. Thane, Chapman, and Juiced. Thane will lead off the 5th. He's a left-handed batter. Thane steadies his bat. Now Stobbs ready. Now Stobbs pitches. He goes down on strikes. 1 away. Chapman to face Stobbs. Chapman knows how to get on base. Stobbs prepares to come home. Stobbs into his motion. Delivers. Ball 4. And Stobbs fishes a free pass for Stobbs, his 5th walk. Juiced comes up the bat. Juiced, 1 hit, 1 walk. Has a ribby. Chapman has legs, but he doesn't use them that often. Pitcher Stobbs set to go. First baseman Hitchcock right on the bag. The pitch is on the way. Another wide one. Ball 4, and Juiced heads down to first. And there's a runner in scoring position for Stobbs, his 6th walk. 1 out, 5th inning, 2 on. Now Suter to face Stobbs. Bats right. He already has a hit in this game. On the season, Suter has 7 runs batted in. Stobbs climbs the mound. Stobbs looking home. The runners take their lead. Stobbs brings it, spanked hard to the hole on the right side. It skips past Stringer and onto the right field for a hit. Spence racing over. Chapman is around third. Juice is around second. They're waving Chapman in. Juice is headed for third. The throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe ahead of the throw. Tie game. And Juice moves to third. Suter is on with a single. So the single drives in one. Here come the Athletics. They get back the run and even the score. And Suter now has 8 runs batted in on the season. We have Majeski to bat for the Athletics, hitting 6th. Athletics with runners at the corners, 1 out. Now hitting at .250. He had a hit earlier. He almost always puts the ball into play. And here comes Red Sox manager McCoy. He's asking Stobbs for the ball. McCoy is calling for a new pitcher. It will be right-handed Quinn in to face Majeski. So Stobbs goes 4 1/3. His line, 2 runs. So far, on 6 hits. Walk 6. He fans 2. He's responsible for the runners. He can still lose this game. Quinn throws from the right. ERA at 6.75. This is his 2nd appearance. He's worked 1 1/3. No record yet. He'll be looking for the double play. Quinn climbs a mound, checks the runners. They're playing him in. Juice takes his lead at third. Now he comes home with it. Quinn misses. Ball 4. Majeski will go to first. That fills the bases. All right, for Philadelphia. The table is set. 1 away. Next to bat for Philadelphia is Astra from the right. Astra not looking strong at the plate. Joe has 1 RBI on the season. Quinn has got to throw strikes. There's nowhere to put Astra. Astra still not in the box. Quinn wipes sweat from his hands. Batter in the box. Leans in. Quinn put on the rubber. Now Quinn ready. Infield back at double play depth. The runners take their lead. The offering. Grounded hard to second. He feels it. Shovels to Stevens. Got him. Back to first. Safe. Astra beats it out, and a run scores. Suter moves to third. And the Athletics break the tie and now lead 3-2 here in the 5th. That gives Astra 2 RBI on the season. White up to hit, hitting 8. Athletics with runners at the corners, 2 down. Don does not get extra base hits. White steps up to the plate. Tebbett sets up. The runners take their lead. The offering from Quinn, lofted to left. Williams moves under it. This should do it. And he takes it in. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 2. They had good chances for more, but they have taken the lead in this game after 4 1/2. 3-2 Athletics. Bottom of the lineup, Tebbett, Hitchcock, and Quinn coming up. Tebbett starts it for the Red Sox. Kellner is ready to fire it in. He brings it home. Tebbett lashes one to right. It falls, and Tebbett is on with a single. The tying run is on. Tebbett on first, no one out, down by 1. The next Red Sox batter is Hitchcock, batting 8. Hitchcock 0 for 1. Tebbett, a decent runner. Kellner put on the rubber. Kellner poised. Big hole on the right side. Tebbett not wandering too far. Kellner kicks and deals upstairs. And Hitchcock isn't tempted. Ball number 4. And he takes his base. And Tebbetts moves into scoring position. Quinn getting ready to go. Frank taking his first at bat of the season. Kellner is on the slab. Kellner prepares to come home. Red Sox manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. McCoy is recalling pitcher Quinn. Goodman is enlisted to hit for him. Bat's left. He grabs a bat and heads toward the plate. So Quinn goes 2/3 of an inning. He yielded no runs on no hits. Here comes Goodman to take his cuts. Some success so far, hitting a solid 300. Kellner on the rubber, checks the runners. The runners take their lead. Kellner rocks and fires, grounded hard to short. Could be 2. Juice fields it, flips the Suter at second, over to first. Oh, double play. Tebbetts moves to third. And the Athletics have cooled a great comeback chance for the Red Sox. But they must still face Pesky. The Red Sox have 2 outs. Tebbetts on at third, down by 1. Here's Pesky to hit for the Red Sox. He has a single already. Now batting .263. Kellner bends for the rosin bag. Pesky steps up to the plate. Looks out at Tebbetts waiting on third. Waits for the pitch. Kellner foot on the rubber. Eyes locked in on Astra for the sign. Kellner staring in. Ready to work. Tebbetts off third. The pitch swung on. Grounded hard toward Juice. It's by him into left. Tebbetts scores. Tie game. Pesky holds first with a single. So Pesky with a ribby single, and the Red Sox have tied this game. That gives Pesky 6 RBI on the season. All right, for Boston. 2 gone, 1 on. The bottom of the 5th inning. DiMaggio comes out to face Kellner. Bats right. DiMaggio has done nothing in 2 trips. Left-hander Kellner ready. The pitch. This one is hit. It may carry. It's way back. White makes the catch at the track, and the side is retired. The half for the Red Sox. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. They have tied this game. This game is even at 3 after 5. The Athletics will have Kellner, Vallow, and Payne here in the 6th. Kramer is coming on in relief for Boston. The right-hander, Kramer, enters this game with a 2.35 ERA. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked 7 2/3. His record, 1 win, no losses. It's his game to win. Kellner to lead it off. On the season, he's 1 for 4. He's sacrificed once. Kramer takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Kellner relaxes himself at the plate. Pitcher Kramer eyeing Kellner. Now he's ready. Kramer to the wind. He pops it up. Hitchcock is backing up. He's calling for it and makes the catch. 1 away. Vallow is up next. Vallow has been passed twice in 3 trips, and he scored once. It's hard to keep Vallow off the base pass. Kramer looking home. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined towards second. Stringer back, it's out of reach. Vallow will hold it first. The go-ahead run has reached. The Athletics have 1 away. Vallow down at first. Thane is stepping up to hit against Kramer. He bats left-handed. Thane is 1 for 3. Kramer wants to pin Vallow to first. Kramer on the rubber. Eyes locked in on Tebbett for the sign. Cradles the ball in his glove and waits. Now glances at Vallow. First baseman Hitchcock holding the runner on. He cranks and fires. It's back to him at the mound. Kramer turns and throws to second in time for the out. And Thane is on at first. 2 down. Chapman is the next hitter. Chapman has a walk and 3 times up, and he scored once. Kramer gets set to pitch. He comes home. Swung on, bounced up the middle. Stringer is over, backhands it. But he holds the ball. No play anywhere. It's now Juice the bat. He swings from the right side. He's their cleanup hitter. 2 gone. Thane on second. Chapman on first for Philadelphia. Eddie gets good wood. On the season, Juice has 4 runs batted in. He has a single already. Kramer on the rubber. Checks Thane at second. The runners take their lead. The pitch, it's in the dirt. And it goes back to the screen. Thane rounds third and holds. And Chapman moves to second. Juice stands in again. Kramer sets up on the rubber again. The runners take their lead. The offering to Juice. Big swing. It's a dying Quail to right. Spence gallops in. But he's not going to get there. Thane scores. Chapman is well around third. They're waving Chapman in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's in standing. And Juice holds it first. So the single drives in 2 big runs, and the Athletics break the tie and now lead 5-3 here in the 6th. And Juice now has 6 runs batted in on the season. Suter up. Suter is 2 for 3, 1 ribby. And here comes Red Sox manager McCoy again. He's asking Kramer for the ball. Coming into pitch is Dorish, the right-hander. So Kramer goes only 2/3 of an inning. The game for Kramer, 2 runs so far on 3 hits. He's responsible for the runner. For Dorish, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's looking for 1 out. Dorish is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. The batter stands in. Tebbett crouched down now. The pitch. Smoke to right. Back on the ball goes Spence. Can he run it down? Not this time. Say goodbye. Home run for Suter. He seems to like base runners. So they collect 2 on the Suter homer, his 2nd home run of the season. He's now homered in 2 straight games. And the Athletics now lead 7-3. And Suter now has 10 runs batted in on the season. And that's the Athletics' 10th hit. Majeski walking up the bat. Dorish prepared to work. The pitch. An infield roller by Majeski. Shortstop Stevens charges the flip to first. Athletics gone. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They have sprung into the lead. Red Sox trailing 7-3 and will go to the home half. The Red Sox now send up the heart of their order to face Kellner, the 3-4-5 hitters. Williams, Stevens, and Stringer. Here's Williams to start it off. When the Red Sox need a base runner, Williams is the man. Batter ready. Now Kellner ready. Here he comes. Up the chimney. A towering pop-up in foul ground. Now Astra edges in. More. And the ball hits off his mitt. And that's a fair ball. Williams has ideas, but he'll hold it first. Score that an error on Astra. Stevens comes up the bat. In the box now. Kellner comes set. Kellner kicks and delivers. A towering fly ball to center. Vallow drifts back. He's got it. That's one down. And Williams returns to first. Next batter, Stringer. Batter facing Kellner. Astra sets up. They're holding Williams. The pitch hit like a bullet. Right between Majeski and Juice. A clean single from Stringer. White is galloping for it. Williams around second. But the coach is signaling to stop. Williams stops at second as the throw comes in. And Luke is on with a single. Spence is out to take his hacks. Williams on second. Stringer on first. One down. Spence stands in. Astra crouched down now. The runners take their lead. Kellner into his motion. Delivers. Smashed hard at Payne. He scoops it up. Over to second for one. Back to Payne at first. Not in time. And Williams moves to third. Two down. Runners at the corners. The bottom of the sixth inning. Here's Tebbett. Hitting .267. Astra ready to receive. The runners take their lead. Here's the pitch. Easy bounce at a Suter. He feels it. Over to Juice, covering second. For out number 3. That'll do it for Boston. No runs on one hit. The Athletics fumble once, 2 left. They had a good chance, but did not cash in. We've played 6. Red Sox down 7-3, and they'll have to wait until the 7th for another try. The Athletics will send out the bottom of the lineup. Astra, White, and Kellner. Astra leading it off. No power. Astra steps up to the plate. Dorish will go to work on him. Here comes the pitch. It's skied. Stevens is backing up, waves off Pesky, and takes it in. 1 down. White up there. Rarely shows power. Batter waits. Right-handed Dorish goes to the set position. The pitch to White. He goes the other way. Down the line. It's playable. Spence got a good jump. He stabs for it. And he's got it. 2 away. Kellner coming up. Tebbett sets up. Dorish brings it home. Popped a mile high. Tebbett throws off his mask. He's there. Takes a step back. And brings it down. 3 down. The Red Sox retire the side in order. Red Sox still with a 4-run deficit. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. Hitchcock, Durish, and Pesky due up for Boston. Leading off, Hitchcock. You don't see Billy taking many pitches. Left-handed Kellner goes to the set position. Now he comes home with it. Hitchcock pops it up behind the plate. Astra moves under it and hauls it in for the first out. Durish up there. Durish waiting for Kellner. Kellner looking home. Red Sox manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. McCoy is taking pitcher Durish out of the game. He's sending Dorr to the plate. That's right. He grabs a bat and heads toward the plate. Durish pitched 1 1/3. The line on him, 1 earned run on 1 hit. A homer. Dorr to bat. It's hard to keep Dorr off the base pass. Dorr settles himself in the box. Astra sets up. The pitch from Kellner. That's high and deep by Dorr. Vallow is on the run. On the run. It's starting to tail away from him. He makes a catch. 2 down. Now coming up, Pesky. Batter set. Astra crouched down now. The pitch. Pesky flips a rain bringer, twisting down the line. Chapman is after it, tracks it near the right field stripe, and he grabs it for the out. Side retired. So the Red Sox go quietly. The score still stands 7-3. Red Sox down as we head for the top of the 8th inning. The Red Sox will face the top of the order here in the 8th. Vallow, Thane, and Chapman. McDermott is coming on to pitch for the Red Sox. The left-hander, McDermott, comes into this game with a 2 ERA. This is his 5th appearance. He's worked 9 full innings. Vallow to lead it off. McDermott takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. McDermott prepared to work. The pitch. Vallow breaks his bat. The barrel helicopters out toward short. The ball pops over second into shallow right. It's a base hit. And Stevens feels what's left of the lumber. That's Vallow's second hit of the game. Next batter, Thane. Thane relaxes himself at the plate. Pitcher McDermott set to go. Vallow well off first. The pitch comes in. He swings. But he held up, and it's ball 4. Ferris takes his base on the walk. Now coming to bat for the Athletics, Chapman. McDermott now set. McDermott kicks and delivers. Taken, strike 3. He's gone. 1 away. Now coming to bat for the Athletics, Juiced. McDermott focuses in on the target. The runners take their lead. McDermott delivers. Swung on. It's a fly ball to the gap in right. Spence is racing over, but he won't get it. It's to the wall. Vallow scores. Thane's rounding third. The throw comes into Hitchcock. Juice then standing with a double, and they're holding Thane at third. So a run scores on the Juice double, and the Athletics now lead 8-3 for Juice, his first double of the season. And Juice now with 4 runs batted in the game. Suter coming up. McDermott focuses in on the target. Infield drawn in. The runners take their lead. McDermott comes to the plate, high and tight. The ump says ball 4, and Suter will get down to first. One away. Bases crowded for Philadelphia. Next to bat for Philadelphia is Majeski. Hank ready. Tebbett sets up. Infield is back. Now the delivery. Majeski drives one down the left field line. It's in there for a base hit. Williams is over quickly. Fain scores. Juice is around third. Suter is well around second. They're waving Juice in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's in standing. And Suter holds it second. Majeski holds it first. So the single drives in two, and the Athletics add to their big lead, outpacing the Red Sox 10-3. Athletics hitter Astra. And here comes Red Sox manager McCoy again. He's asking McDermott for the ball. Taking the mound for the Red Sox is Johnson. So McDermott goes only 1/3 of an inning. The line on him, 3 runs. So far, on 3 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. He's responsible for the runners. The left-hander, Johnson, enters here with a majestic 27 ERA. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked 2/3 of an inning. With this game pretty well decided, they'll give him some innings. Johnson is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Johnson poised. The pitch. Popped high to the left side. Pesky moves toward the line. He camps under it. Infield fly called. And he brings it down. And the runners hold. Now coming up, Johnson comes set. Here's the pitch. It's hopped to the right side. Hitchcock feels it on the big bounce, and he steps on first for the out. Side retired. The half for the Athletics. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They leave 2. They are not in a generous mood. Red Sox trailing 10-3, and we'll go to the home half. Here come the big guns for the Red Sox. DiMaggio, Williams, and Stevens. Here's DiMaggio to start it off. Only a miracle will do here. Kellner ready. Now Kellner comes home with it. DiMaggio wraps it to the right side. Suter ranges to his left. The quick peg to first, and DiMaggio is retired. And that's the first out. Here's Williams coming to the plate. Catcher Astra sets his target. Kellner winds up. Williams tops it down the third baseline. It'll be a tough play for Majeski. The off-balance peg. Yes! Got him by a stride. Sweet play by Majeski, and that's out number 2. Next up, Boston hitter Stevens. Kellner ready. The pitch. Off-balance swing. Missed. That's 3 away. For the Red Sox, 3 up, 3 down. After 8, it's still 10-3. Athletics. For Philadelphia, here in the 9th, Kellner, Vallow, and Fain. Kellner to lead it off. Kellner ready to bat. Johnson poised. Here's a pitch. Kellner hits a comebacker. Johnson knocks it down. Barehands it and throws to first. A photo finish. And the ump calls Kellner out. Vallow coming up. Catcher ready. Johnson winds and fires. Vallow chops it toward Hitchcock. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Johnson and takes it himself. And that's out number 2. Payne is now up. Johnson prepares to come home. The pitch. Payne wraps it to the right side. Stringer ranges to his left. The quick peg to first. And Payne is retired. 3 away. So the Athletics go down 1-2-3. Red Sox trailing by 7 as we go to the home half. For Boston, it'll be Stringer, Spence, and Tibbetts. Here's Stringer to lead it off. Astra sets up. He lets one go. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Stringer rounds first. Vallow takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Stringer holds with a single. Second hit for Stringer in the game. Now coming to bat for the Red Sox, Spence. Kellner focuses in on the target. First baseman Payne ready for a throw from Kellner. Here's a pitch. Slow chopper toward short. Hughes charges. Bad bounce. It handcuffed him. On to first. And that's the first out. Stringer moves up. No chance for the lead runner. Now at bat, Tibbetts. Astra set. Stringer edges a bit more off second. The pitch, high and away. And it gets by Astra. He scrambles. Stringer moves up. Tibbetts ready to take on Kellner again. Kellner is ready to fire it in. Athletics playing for the out at first. Kellner kicks and deals. Grounded hard at Majeski. And they've got Stringer at third. Astra runs up the line. Majeski flips to Astra to Majeski. Back to Astra. And he's out. Tibbetts is going for 2. He'll make it. Hitchcock, bat in hand. Astra crouched down now. Red Sox skipper McCoy walking down the bench. He's going to give someone an at-bat. Coming into bat for Hitchcock. Bats. That's Hitchcock. Out. Bats to the plate. Bats right. He shoulders the bat. He'll take his time getting to the box. Bats now up. Batter up. Kellner gets set to work on him. Here's the delivery. A little tapper up the line. Payne charges. Scoops it. And he'll hold the ball. Kellner couldn't get over to cover. Tibbetts rounds third. But puts on the brakes. He'll hold right there. And that's his first hit this season. Johnson up there. Batter ready. Kellner prepares to come home. Red Sox manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. McCoy is yanking Johnson. He's sending O'Brien to the plate. Bats right. He grabs a bat. Heads to the box. Johnson pitched an inning and 2/3. The game for Johnson. No runs on no hits. Here comes O'Brien to take his cuts. Pitcher Kellner set to go. The runners take their lead. He brings it home. He inside outs it to right. Over near the line. Chapman charges over. And he one-hands it for the out. The Red Sox have lost this game. The Athletics have won it. In the end, the Athletics thrashed Boston 10-3. Here's the line for the Athletics. 10 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They leave 10 for the Red Sox. 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 misadventure. And they leave 6 Kellner gets his first win. His record now 1-0. Kramer falls to 1-1.
So that winds up this 3-game series.
Athletics
Take the series 2-1.
for the Athletics.
Overall, they now stand at 5 wins and
Let's see. 5
losses.
for the Red Sox.
Overall,
4
wins,
6.
losses.
And this game is in the books. Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from Boston. Final score, Philadelphia Athletics 10, Boston Red Sox
3.
Here we go again, sports fans. I'm Ernie Harwell. And welcome to New York Yankees baseball. And this is WAPBA, the voice of baseball in your home since 1951. We're coming to you from out here at the park where the Yankees will host the visiting Cleveland Indians.
Overall, they now stand at
7
and 2. This is the 3rd game in this 3-game series. The
Yankees
have won
1
and lost
1. The Yankees take the field here in the first. McCoy has set his opening slate. Kryhoski at first base. Coleman at second. Pizzuto, the shortstop. Johnson at third. The outfield consists of Hendricks in left field, Bauer in center field, and Woodling over in right. Silvera is behind the plate and starting for the Yankees, southpaw Byrne. This is Byrne's second start of the season. No record yet. After one game, his ERA at 5.62. He will be facing Indian starter, right-hander Wynn. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Here's Mitchell to lead it off. On the season, his average at .238. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked once in his 43 trips. Silvera crouched down now. The pitch. He swings, but he held up. And it's ball 4. Dale takes his base on the walk. For Cleveland, runner on first, no outs. Gordon comes out to face Byrne. That's right. Joe starting off well. Hitting a solid .278. Mitchell pawing the ground at first. Byrne will go to work on him. Quick move to the plate. Chopped over the middle. Byrne leaps and can't reach it. Pizzuto and Coleman go for it. It gets through. A seeing eye job. Mitchell is around second. They're waving him on, and he gets over to third as the throw comes in. And Gordon is on with a single. The Indians have no one out. Runners at the corners. No score. Next to bat for Cleveland is a left-hand hitting Doby. Larry came out of the gate strong. Now batting .364 in 40 plate appearances. He has 2 RBIs. He can be fanned.
He has a 7-game hitting streak going.
Larry ready. Byrne is on the slab. Checks the runners. Infield back at double play depth. Mitchell at third with his arms out, crouched, and the pitch comes in. Ripped to right, and it's through. A base hit. 1 run scores. Gordon is around second. He'll make third. Doby rounds first and holds as the throw comes into second. So Doby with a ribby single, and the Indians go ahead by a run, 1-0 here in the
first. Add 1 to the hitting streak, now 8 games.
And Doby now has 3 runs batted in on the season. Here's Vernon. He's their cleanup hitter. For Cleveland, runners at the corners, no outs, up by 1. Mickey starting off well, hitting a solid .297. He puts the ball in play. The hitter stands in. Byrne sets up on the rubber again. Checks the runners. Infield is back. The runners take their lead. Byrne kicks and delivers. Oof! Vernon flails the air, but fails to make contact with the wall. He heads back to the bench. 1 away. And Byrne gets a big strikeout. 2 on the top of the first inning. Kennedy walks up. To date, his average at 161. 2 walks in his 33 trips. Tough to strike out. Byrne staring in, ready to work. Infield deep. At third, Gordon takes a short lead. The offering from Byrne. Hit hard to Rizzuto. He's up with it. He fires to second for 1. Back to first for 2. Yes! 2 for the price of 1. And they get out of the inning. For the Indians, a run on 2 hits. 1 left, and they go ahead in the game. Indians 1, Yankees coming up. For the Indians,
Their record now,
5-4.
on the league leaderboards, they're
7th
in batting at .263. Tied for second in stolen bases with 2. First in ERA
at 3.24. The Indians take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Indians. Vernon at first base. Gordon at second. Boudreau, the shortstop. Keltner at third. Across the outfield, in left, it's Doby. In center, Mitchell. And over in right, Kennedy. Tresh is behind the plate. And today, the Yankees will try to solve Wynn, who comes from the right side. This is Wynn's second start of the season. His record, 1-0.
He's coming off a win.
After 1 game, his ERA at 0. Here's Woodling to start it off. Carrying a 182 average. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked 5 times in his 39 trips. Wynn will go to work on him. And now the pitch. A towering fly ball to center. Mitchell roams over. Plenty of room. And hauls it in. 1 away. Next up, Coleman. So far, carrying a 400 average, he has 9 RBIs.
3
walks in his 34 trips.
He's been rattling the walls. He's queued up 8 games with a hit.
Wynn gets set to pitch. The offering. Cut on, way out in front. Strike 3. 2 away. Henrik to face Wynn. Tommy can pound the ball to date. 4 for 14. 1 homer. 4 ribbies. He's walked 3 times. Right-hander Wynn ready. Here's the delivery. Fly ball left field. It's playable. Doby moves under it, and he's got it. That's 3 away. Wynn sets them down in order. We've played 1. Yankees still down by 1. For Cleveland, it'll be Keltner, Boudreau, and Tresh. Here's Keltner to start it off. He has been terrorizing the pitchers so far, batting .379, 2 home runs, and he's driven in 8.
Everything's been clicking for
Ken.
hitting streak now at 6.
Byrne prepared to work. Byrne
With the pitch.
Keltner sends it in the air, deep right center field. Bauer after it. Woodling goes over, and right fielder Woodling chases it down. 1 down. Next up, Boudreau. 1 down. Base is clear for Cleveland. Boudreau needs to get on track. His average at .208. Byrne gets set to work on him. Now the delivery. He pulled the string. Strike 3 called. 2 down. Tresh to face Byrne. Not in there for his bat. This is his second game. So far at the plate, 0 for 3. He's walked once. Byrne looking in at the target. Now Byrne comes home with it. Lined. Rizzuto leaps, but he won't get it, and Tresh is on at first. And that's his first hit this season. The Indians have 2 outs. Tresh on at first. We have Wynn to bat for the Indians. On the season, he's 1 for 4. Now Byrne ready. Byrne
Brings it home.
upstairs with a fast one. Wynn doesn't offer. And that's ball number 4. And Wynn will get down to first. And there's a runner in scoring position. That was Wynn's first walk of the season. Well, for Cleveland. Tresh at second. Wynn at first. 2 outs. The top of the second inning. Mitchell is stepping up to hit against Byrne. He's the top of the order. Dale has driven home 2 runs for the season. Byrne gets set to work on him. Byrne
Comes home.
whack to center field. Base hit. Bauer is over. Still after it. Tresh is well around third. Wynn is around second. They're waving Tresh in. Wynn is headed for third. Tresh will score. The throw goes to third. And Mitchell is sprinting toward second. Here's a play at third. And he's in standing. And there's a play at second. The throw, and he's safe ahead of the throw. So Mitchell with a ribby single, and the Indians now lead 2-0. Okay, 2 on. First base is open. 2 away. The top of the second inning. We have Gordon coming up to hit. He hits from the right. The batter stands in. Byrne prepares to come home. Byrne into the wind. It's grounded into the hole. Rizzuto dives, and he spears it. He's on his feet to first and just gets him. For the Indians, a run on 2 hits. 2 left. They inch away from the Yankees. The score now stands 2-0 Indians as we head for the bottom of the second inning. For New York, it'll be Bauer, Kryhoski, and Johnson. Leading off, Bauer. A good time to break out right here. His average at 125. Right-hander Wynn, ready. Wynn winds and fires. High and tight. The ump says ball 4. And Hank will get down to first. For New York, no one out. Bauer on first. Here's Kryhoski. He gets his share of hits to date. 4 for 14. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked twice. Batter set. Wynn set. The pitch. Kryhoski swings and rolls it to the right side. Gordon fields it. No play at second. Throws quickly to first. Out at first. 1 down. Bauer moves up. Well, runner on second, one away. Johnson, the hit. So far, carrying a .333 average, 2 homers, 6 RBI. He's walked 8 times in his 35 trips. Tresh set. Bauer now with an aggressive lead. The pitch. Ooh! Johnson flails the air, but fails to make contact with the wall. He heads back to the bench. 2 down. Runner on second, 2 gone. We have Silvera to bat for the Yankees. A trusty bat. This is his second game. To date, he is 0 for 3. He's walked once. Silvera now ready. Tresh set. Wynn working on Bauer to hold him close. Wynn cranks it up. Swung on. Softly hit line to the center. Here comes Mitchell. He makes the running catch. Steals a hit from Silvera. That's 3 away. That'll do it for New York. Nothing across. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. After 2, it's still 2-0 Indians. New York will now face the heart of the Indians lineup. Doby, Vernon, and Kennedy coming up. Here's Doby to start it off. The hitter stands in. Left-hander Byrne ready. Byrne into the wind. Swung on, hit in the air to right. Woodling drifts over, and he's got it. 1 down. Indians hitter Vernon. Batter set. Silvera ready to receive. The pitch. Fastball bounced up the middle. Coleman over, and it's through. Base hit for Vernon. Now at bat, Kennedy. You can't ignore first base. Vernon has the speed to score on a double. Byrne is ready to fire it in. There goes Vernon. Quick move to the plate. Bounce toward first. Kryhoski is up with it. No play at second. And he steps on first for the out. 1 on. Here's Keltner. Left-hander Byrne ready. Byrne cranks it up. Swung on. Base hit. Down the line to right. Woodling gallops for it. He has it. Vernon is around third. They're waving Vernon in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe ahead of the throw. Keltner holds it first for the single. So the single drives in 1, and the Indians now lead 3-0. And Keltner now has 9 runs batted in on the season. 1 on, the top of the 3rd inning. Boudreau steps up to face Byrne. The batter stands in. Byrne looking home. Byrne brings it home. Jammed him. It's pushed toward second. Coleman fields it. Double pumps. Now he flips to Kryhoski for the out. Side retired. For the Indians, a run on 2 hits. 1 left. They help win a little. Yankees on the short end, 3-0. Pizzuto, Byrne, and Woodling due up for New York. Pizzuto to lead it off. To date, batting .303. 1 homer, 5 ribbies. He's walked 4 times in his 38 trips.
All right, it's just going to pop in here for a second, then we'll return to Ernie. This is the second game of our doubleheader. A's Red Sox was the first one. So I just had an idea since Tex Ag's kind of got me. That's why we listened to the hot dog vendor back there. So you guys know I did that KCCL 19th Century and Dead Ball tournament, and we finished that quite a while ago. So I was wondering if, I don't know, we do it tonight or another night. Maybe we do a tournament, and we pick, I don't know, 18 or 20 teams from 1950 to say 1990, and set up a tournament with the help of you guys putting it together. The only thing is we try to avoid doppelgangers. So got to do something while we wait for the next Shanks, and the Greavy is postponed a little more. So let me know what you think, guys. Again, just trying to get some community involvement, and I think it'd be fun to put some of these teams in a kind of just a sort of tournament thing, and decide which game, if you'd like to see it in Action PC or Out of the Park Baseball. Unfortunately, this one to do tournaments it's not really built for that. Wish it was. Ernie's better than I am, but anyhow, think about it, guys. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So the cutoff year, let's say 1950 to 1990. That's a good chunk of baseball. Some good 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s baseball, and then pick up 1990 as well. So lots of stuff, and it'd be a switch away. Why not? Dwayne likes the idea. Okay, that's good. All right. Geez, Big Clue. I don't know how to take that because everybody's better than Joe Buck. Everybody's better than Joe Buck. So, how many teams? Oh, you guys can decide. You know, I don't want to get like up there like Chris Slovic at 70 teams or 90 teams. Never get done. I was thinking maybe like 24 teams would be good. How about only under 500 teams? That would be cool. Thanks, Tech Sags. Every once in a while, I like to do these Ernie games or old time baseball games, so that way, people are like rolling up games in the background and stuff like that, or if it's during the day, because my work hours are usually in the evening, so it's just a way for people to have something on in the background maybe while they're rolling up a game. But thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, Michael, how you doing? We'll get Michael involved in this as well. All right, so teams under 500, 24 teams under 500 between 1950 and 1990 in a tournament, either in Action PC or Out of the Park Baseball. I'm kind of leaning toward Action PC Baseball just because I find it a little easier to work with that in terms of setting lineups. But yeah, I mean, the game doesn't matter. But yeah, all right. A lot of Cubs teams under 500. Oh my God. Big Clue's asking, how about we say no first place teams in the project to make it interesting? So you and Tex Ags are kind of in the same, or you and Bernie are kind of on the same page there. Yeah. Under 500 is even tougher. Okay, so Tex votes for Action PC Baseball. All right, so you guys think about it. If you'd rather do, I think Action PC is more loved by the community than Out of the Park Baseball. More loved, more liked, whichever. All right, we'll get back to Ernie here and just enjoy. And Tex Ags, again, I typed already in chat. There's no such thing as taking over the chat. This is for talking baseball, and I always like to think of it as this: we're a bunch of baseball fanatics sitting in a pub somewhere and talking baseball, man. So you're not monopolizing chat at all. All right, this is our channel. Everybody in here. All right. All right. That said, we'll get back to the game here. Indians Yankees. This 1949 thing that I'm doing, we're following 4 teams: Yankees, Red Sox, Cardinals, and Dodgers. Occasionally, though, I'm going to do a New York Giants game here and there and whatever, but mostly those 4 teams will follow through 1949. It was a good year, and all 4 of those teams A good race down the line in both leagues. So not 1908, but it was a pretty good season. All right, back to Ernie action.
Wynn staring in, ready to work. Wynn winds up. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Rizzuto rounds first. Mitchell takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second.
I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic.
And Rizzuto holds with a single.
And that's the first base knock for the Yankees in this game.
Byrne coming up. On the season, he's 2 for 3.
He's sacrificed once.
In the box now.
Wynn gets set to work on him. And Byrne is bunting.
The delivery bunted to the third base side.
Keltner charges, barehands it, and throws a strike to first for the out. Byrne has himself a successful sacrifice.
Rizzuto
advances to second.
One down, third inning, one on.
The next Yankees batter is Woodling.
He's a left-handed batter. He's their leadoff hitter. Wynn prepares to come home. Rizzuto moves another step away from second. The pitch comes in, lifted high to left.
Doby is drifting toward the line,
and he hauls it in.
Rizzuto is tagging,
but they're holding him at second
as the ball is fired back in. For New York, 2 down, 1 on.
Coleman walks up. Wynn prepares to come home. Rizzuto now with an aggressive lead. Wynn comes to him. Punch back to Wynn. And it is by him. Gordon is over. He's got it. Spins, fires to first. Not in time. Rizzuto makes it safely to third, and Coleman is aboard with a single. That extends the streak. He's hit in 9 straight games.
Here's Henrik to hit for the Yankees, batting left.
Runners at first and third.
2 outs. Tommy has driven home 4 runs for the season.
The slugger stands in. Wynn prepares to come home. The pitch is on the way. And he fans him. Henrik is gone. 3 down.
For the Yankees, no
runs on 2 hits. 2 left. An opportunity wasted.
Yankees
trailing by 3.
The Indians will have Tresh,
Wynn, and Mitchell here in the 4th. Tresh to lead it off. Byrne prepared to work. Byrne delivers. Over but low, and Tresh takes first. Next up, pitcher Wynn for Cleveland. No outs, 1 on. Wynn steps up to the plate.
Silvera crouched down now.
Infield looking for the bunt. The pitch, Byrne misses. Ball 4. Wynn will go to first, and Tresh moves at a scoring position. Well,
now Mitchell to face
Byrne. 2 on, first and second. No one out.
Mitchell waiting. Left-hander
Byrne
ready.
He lets one go, and it hit him. The umpire's calling time.
The trainer's out.
He's still down. It doesn't look good.
That one stung Dale.
Let's hope it's nothing major. They're taking him out of the game. The report from the clubhouse.
Mitchell
injured for 3 days, and the bases are loaded. Byrne looking in at the target.
Indians manager
McCoy looking at his score sheet.
Mitchell
is injured. Who are you going to call? McCoy will hustle Tucker out to run for him. He'll probably keep him into play in the outfield. He has good speed. Johnny getting some legs out there. No one out. Fourth inning. Bases jammed. Gordon up to hit. On the season, Gordon has 6 runs batted in. Pitcher Byrne eyeing Gordon. Now he's ready. Infield is back. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Gordon whacks it into right field. Woodling races over. He takes it on the bounce. Tresh scores. Wynn is rounding third. Tucker is around second. The throw comes into Prihosky. Gordon is on at first for the single, and they're holding Wynn at third. So Gordon with a ribby single, and the Indians add to their lead. This ball game now 4-0, and Gordon now has 7 runs batted in on the season. Doby gets set to bat against Byrne for Cleveland. Bases sold out. No one out. Larry has 3 RBIs this season. Doby steadies his bat. And here comes Yankees manager McCoy. He's asking Byrne for the ball. McCoy is bringing in Buxton to face Doby. He'll lose the platoon advantage. So Byrne is yanked early. He goes only 3 innings. He yielded 4 runs so far on 7 hits. Walk 4. He fans 2. He's responsible for the runners. He can only lose it. Buxton throws from the right. ERA a stingy 0. This is his 2nd appearance. He's worked 1 1/3. He'll try to hold him to let the Yankees get back in it. Buxton takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Buxton is ready to fire it in. Yankees playing for the double play. The pitch, fastball. High, free pass to Doby. And the ump gives him first, and that walks in a run. And the bases are still loaded. It's now 5-zip ball game. That gives Doby 4 RBI on the season. Vernon's up. He's their cleanup hitter. Still no outs. Bases full. The hitter stands in. Buxton will go to work on him. Infield back at double play depth. The delivery from Buxton. It's popped up. Coleman is calling for it. Drifting back. Infield fly called. Coleman has it. One away. 4th inning. Bases crowded. Kennedy's up. Buxton focuses in on the target. Infield back at double play depth. The pitch, and he tags this one right on the button, deep to straightaway center. That could be trouble. Bauer racing back. Big trouble. That ball is gone. A grand salami. So with 1 out, Kennedy has supplied a grand slam home run, his first home run of the season, and the Indians pad their big lead. The score is way out of reach, and the Yankees are being handed their heads here in the 4th. And Kennedy now with 4 runs batted in the game. Keltner to face Buxton. Now Buxton ready. Buxton to the wind. Off balance swing, missed. Strike 3. 2 away. Boudreau is up next. Boudreau ready to bat. Right-handed Buxton goes to the set position. The pitch. Fly ball right field. Woodling is there, and he makes the catch. Side retired. The half for the Indians, 6-2-0. So they have put this one out of reach. The score now stands 9-0 Indians as we head for the bottom of the 4th inning.
for New York. Here in the fourth, Bauer, Kryhoski, and Johnson. Tucker stays in. Now playing center for the Indians. To get it going, Bauer. Now Wynn, ready.
All right, so Legends is breaking in on Ernie here. That's a 9-0 game anyhow. So I thought, like, we're waiting for the, the new Shanks thing to start up, and I've postponed McGreevy a couple weeks and casting about for a project. So I'd done that Ken Castro tournament before, that it was 19th century dead ball teams, and I thought it would be fun to do one teams from 1950 to 1990, and then Bernie sort of kicked in with the idea of team. You would select a team, between those years, under 500, and we just do it as a tournament. And the guys seem to want that in Action PC, so it's no commitment, just something to do. So, it's not like you have to be here or anything like that. Just something fun. So, if you want to pick a team that was under 500 between 1950 and 1990, inclusive, feel free. And yeah. We got to try to get Tex Ags here down to one team if possible. So, all right, we'll go back to this bloodbath, Indians and Yankees, in this 1949 sort of replay. And I call it sort of because I'm not using an as-played schedule. I have to hold on to my principles in some way or another. All right, back to it. And again, guys, more Legends Sports Universe baseball tomorrow. Catch up on what you missed today on his channel and on Dwayne's channel as well. Bernie making his triumphant return tomorrow also, broadcasting. So some baseball on tap. All right, guys, back to it. And kind of fun sounding like the Yankees announcer. Now, batting. Hank Bauer. All right, here we go.
The pitch. Wrapped back to the mound, and he spears it over to first, and Bauer is retired. Next up, New York hitter Kryhoski. Wynn will go to work on him. And the pitch. Swung on, a blast to center. Tucker runs straight back, turns and reaches, and takes it in. 2 away. Johnson is up next. Wynn ready. He lets it go. Swung on. Hot smash to Gordon. He dives. He knocks it down. Throws quickly. In time. 3 away. So the Yankees go quietly. We've played 4. Yankees still down by 9. The Indians will have Tresh, Wynn, and Tucker here in the 5th. Tresh to lead it off. Buxton prepared to work. Buxton to the wind. Swung on and missed. 1 down. Here comes Wynn to take his cuts. Silvera sets up. The pitch. Popped a mile high. Silvera throws off his mask. He's there, takes a step back, and brings it down, and that's the 2nd out. Tucker now up. Silvera set. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball, called strike 3. That's 3 away. Buxton sets them down in order. Yankees behind the Indians. 9-zip. Bottom of the lineup. Silvera, Rizzuto, and Buxton coming up. Silvera starts it for the Yankees. Charlie has a good eye. Tresh crouched down now. The pitch. Big swing, but he got under it. Doby drifts over. He's there. and he pulls it in. Not one. Next batter, Rizzuto. Rizzuto knows how to get on base. Wynn poised. Wynn deals. Sky-high pop fly, twisting into foul ground off third. Keltner settles under it. Easy does it. And he bags it for the out. 2 down. Buxton to bat. Tresh ready to receive. Yankees manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. McCoy is yanking Buxton. Brown will now hit for him. Bat's left. He grabs a bat and heads toward the plate. Buxton pitched 2 innings. He leaves with 2 runs on 1 hit. A homer. Brown to bat. Wynn gets set to pitch. The pitch. Check swing. Strike 3. Side retired. So the Yankees go down 1-2-3. The score still stands 9-zip. Yankees down as we head for the top of the 6th inning. The new pitcher will face the Indians. Artillery, Gordon, Doby, and Vernon. Paulette is coming on to pitch for the Yankees. The right-hander, Paulette, enters this game with a 2.89 ERA. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked 9 1/3. Johnny will give him some work. To get it going, Gordon. Paulette takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Silvera sets up. To the plate. Ball 4, and Paulette dishes a free pass. Next batter, Doby. Paulette gets set to pitch. The pitch is on the way. Bounce toward first, and it's through. Woodling retrieves it. Gordon holds at second, and Doby is on with a single. Second safety for Doby. Vernon is the next hitter. Catcher ready. The runners take their lead. The pitch, slow chopper toward Rizzuto. He charges it, scoops it. No play at second. Goes to first for the out, and the runners advance. Kennedy up there. Paulette prepares to come home. Infield drawn in. The runners take their lead. The pitch. And it's chopped down the first baseline. Kryhoski feels it. He flips the Paulette covering. In time. But the run scores. The score now 10-zip. And Kennedy now with 5 runs batted in the game. Keltner coming up. Right-hander Paulette ready. Paulette winds and fires. Ooh! Keltner flails the air, but fails to make contact with the ball. He heads back to the bench, and Doby is stranded. 3 down. That'll do it for Cleveland. A run on 1 hit. 1 left. So the ship is sailing, and the Yankees are not aboard. The score now 10-zip. Yankees trail. Top of the order here for New York. In the 6th, Woodling, Pullman, and Henrik. Woodling to lead it off. He'll wait for his pitch. Wynn focuses in on the target. The pitch from Wynn. Line to short, and he's got it. 1 down. Pullman to face Wynn. He'll wait for his pitch. Tresh sets up. The pitch to Pullman. Pullman looks at strike 3. 2 gone.
Yankees hitter Henrik. Wynn gets set to work on him. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Tucker is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Tucker chases it down. Henrik cruises into second. Bauer to face Wynn. Wynn prepared to work. He brings it in. Bauer hangs out a frozen rope. Left field. Doby charges in for it, but he'll have to short hop it. Henrik is around third. They're waving Henrik in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's just safe under the tag. The run scored. Bauer holds it first for the single. So the single drives in one. The Yankees are on the board. Score now a commanding 10-1. Next batter, Kryhoski. Wynn looking home. Here's the pitch. Ouch! Caught him in the leg. He couldn't get out of the way. He's rubbing that leg. Kryhoski's in pain, but he seems to be okay. And he trots down to first. Johnson comes up to bat. Wynn focuses in on the target. Wynn kicks and deals. Popped high to the right side. Gordon drifts back. The runners are moving. He's under it and makes the catch. The line for the Yankees. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They leave 2. They had good chances for more, but still trail by 9. The score now stands 10-1. Indians as we head for the top of the 7th inning. The Indians will send out the bottom of the lineup. Boudreau, Tresh, and Wynn. Here's Boudreau to start it off. Paulette gets set to pitch. The pitch. Swung on. Blooper down the right field line. Woodling racing in. He makes the running catch. 1 away. Tresh up there. Paulette will go to work on him. The pitch to Tresh. A blast to right. That could be trouble. Woodling is chasing it. He's at the track against the wall. He makes a catch. 2 down. Wynn is the next hitter. Catcher ready. The pitch. Popped high to the right side. Pullman drifts back. He's calling for it. He reaches up and brings it down for the final out. So the Indians are retired in order. The score still a commanding 10-1. Yankees trail. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. The Yankees will send out the bottom of the lineup. Silvera, Pizzuto, and Paulette. Here's Silvera to lead it off. Charlie has a good eye. Wynn will go to work on him. The pitch. On the ground, back through the box. Gordon gloves it, spins it, fires. Long stretch. Just nips Silvera by half a step. 1 down. Now coming to bat for the Yankees, Pizzuto. Pizzuto can get on for you. Catcher Tresh sets his target. Wynn now. In the air to center.
Tucker has it in his sights, and he tucks it away. 2 away. Paulette now up.
All right, Roberts will let you know who's been taken. So the 1973 Yankees, the 1984 Braves, 1973 Pirates, 87 Red Sox, 73 Cubs, and 68 Mets. So that leaves a ton of teams. And I'll set this up, in the next few days, and it'll be a lot of fun, I think. Just a little one and done thing, just for something different. I'm guessing Cousin Ken is going to take a Phillies team, so we should probably count them out as well. So Yanks, Braves, Pirates, Red Sox, Cubs, and Mets have been taken. Yep, Ken taking the Phillies. All right, I got it. Thanks, Dwayne. Tell Cousin Ken thanks for being part of it. All right, this is a... Oh, yeah, 69 Pilots. Yep, absolutely. It's all fair game. You can even take a St. Louis Browns team instead of a Baltimore Orioles team. Kansas City Athletics or, Milwaukee Braves. Well, yeah, because the Atlanta Braves are taken, but somebody could take a Milwaukee Braves team. They were pretty good, so I don't know. Anyhow. All right, this is a slaughter. The Indians right now, 10-1 over the Yankees. So I'm going to mute my mic and we'll get back to this.
Wynn gets set to work on him. Yankees skipper McCoy walking down the bench. McCoy is recalling pitcher Paulette. Who is it? DiMaggio will bat for him. Bats right. He waves that bat like a wand and heads toward the plate. So Paulette goes 2 innings. He leaves with 1 earned run on 1 hit. Here's DiMaggio coming to the plate. Wynn looking home. The pitch. Stroke solidly to left field. Doby is right there and hauls it in. That's 3 away. So the Yankees go quietly. After 7, it's still a commanding 10-1. Indians. The Yankees will face the top of the order here in the 8. Tucker, Gordon, and Doby. Page is coming on to pitch for the Yankees. Page comes from the left side. ERA at 7.71. This is his 5th appearance. He's worked 2 1/3. With this game pretty well decided, they'll give him some innings. Here's Tucker to start it off. Page takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Page staring in, ready to work. The pitch. Tucker nubs it in front of home. Silvera pounces on it. Drops it, picks it up again, and makes the throw to first in time. And that's out number 1. Here's Gordon coming to the plate. Now Page ready. The pitch. Check swing. Strike 3. 2 away. Doby, bat in hand. Page looking home. Page comes home. Breaking ball. Bounce past Page. Rizzuto is over. He stabs for it, makes a pickup, and throws Doby out by a step. 3 away. So the Indians go down 1-2-3. We've played 7 1/2. Yankees still down by 9. The Indians will face the top of the order here in the 8. Woodling, Coleman, and Henrik.
Woodling starts it for the Yankees. Tresh sets up. The pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Wynn slipped one by him. 1 down. Coleman is now up. Batter up. Pitcher Wynn set to go. The pitch. Coleman sends one to left center. Tucker is racing over. Doby is on the run, and Tucker makes the catch. 2 gone. Henrik is up next. Pitcher Wynn eyeing Henrik. Now he's ready. Here's a pitch from Wynn. Henrik started the swing. Did he hold up? They check with the third base ump. A base on balls for Henrik, and that's only the second walk issued by Wynn. Bauer is up next. Batter up. Pitcher Wynn eyeing Bauer. Now he's ready. Quick move to the plate. Check swing. They check with the first base ump, and he didn't go around. Ball 1. So Bauer will get back in there. Wynn looking in at the target. Wynn comes to the plate. Slapped into the hole. Vernon is over. He cuts it off, turns and flips to first, and they get him. The line for the Yankees. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1. After 8, it's still 10-1. Indians. Vernon, Kennedy, and Keltner due up for Cleveland. Here's Vernon to lead it off. Batter up. Catcher Silvera sets his target. The pitch. Vernon slaps it on the ground toward right. This one has eyes. Right between Coleman and Kryhoski for a base hit. Vernon couldn't have thrown it in a better spot. Second safety for Vernon. Next batter, Kennedy. Silvera ready to receive. Now Page pitches. He goes the opposite way. High fly deep to right. Woodling got a good jump. He's at the warning track. Say goodbye to this one. It's gone. A 2-run shot. So they collect 2 on the Kennedy homer, his second home run of the game. And the Indians add to their big lead, outpacing the Yankees. Well, let's just say the Yankees have won. And Kennedy now with 7 runs batted in the game. Next up, Cleveland hitter Keltner. Page prepares to come home. The pitch. Just off the corner. A base on balls. Next up, Cleveland hitter Boudreau. Boudreau ready to bat. Silvera crouched down now. And the pitch. Ground ball to Rizzuto. No play at second. Fires to first. And it's off Kryhoski's glove. He's chasing after it. Keltner will make third. And Boudreau cruises into second. With more speed, Keltner might have scored. Kryhoski picks up an error. Tresh comes up to bat. Batter ready. Page poised. They're pulled in around the infield. Page to the wind. Healthy cut by Tresh, but all he hits is air. He's out on strike. 1 down. Now at bat, Wynn. Left-hander Page ready. They're playing him in. He delivers. It's a shot to left center. Bauer is over, still after it. And he makes the running catch. Both runners tag, but they're holding him at third. Tucker comes up to bat.
Tucker ready to bat. Silvera ready to receive. The pitch comes in. Blasted over first into right. Woodling is racing over. Keltner scores. Boudreau is well around third. The throw comes into Prohaski, and they're holding Boudreau at third. So Tucker with a ribby single. The carnage continues. The score now, well, let's just say the Yankees have won, and that's his first hit this season. Gordon getting ready to go. Page focuses in on the target. The runners take their lead. The pitch is shot to left field. Henrik running back, reaches up and brings it down. The line for the Indians, 3-3-1. They leave 2, so they add to their lead. The score is, well, let's just say the Yankees have won as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. For New York, it'll be Prohaski, Johnson, and Silvera. Here's Prohaski to start it off. Now Wynn ready. He comes home. Base hit right field. And Prohaski will hold it first as the throw comes into second. He's on with a single. Johnson comes up to bat. Tresh ready to receive. Here's the pitch. Johnson bruises one, heading for the gap in left center. But Doby flags it down on the first bounce. Prohaski around second. Prohaski stops at second as the throw comes in. A pair of singles for New York. Here's Silvera coming to the plate. Wynn looking in at the target. He wheels and deals. Wrapped back to the mound. Wynn has it. Turns and fires his second. Back to first. Double play. And Prohaski moves to third. Now at bat, Rizzuto. Wynn looking in at the target. Now Wynn pitches. It's hop to the right side. Vernon stabs for it. He's got it. Waves off Wynn, and he tags the bag for the out. And that's it. The Yankees have lost this game. The Indians have won it. Wynn has a beautiful six-hitter. He picks up a complete game. That's his first complete game of the season. Not the outcome hoped for by the New York fans. Here's the line for the Indians. 13 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They leave 7 for the Yankees. A run on 6 hits, 1 misadventure. And they leave 7. Wynn gets the win, his second. His record now 2-0. Byrne takes the loss, his first. His record now 0-1. So that winds up this 3-game series. Indians take the series 2-1 for the Indians. Overall, they now stand at 6-4 for the Yankees. Overall, 7 wins, 3 losses. That puts the wraps on this one. Ernie Harwell and APBA leaving you from New York. Indians take this one from the Yankees. A lopsided 13-1.
Well, great win for the Indians, but mercifully glad that one is over. So about this tournament, let me just get this message out here. All right, so Robert, what I'm going to do is post this. Cincinnati Kid, that's another excellent one. Yeah, there's all kinds of little Easter eggs in there, and I can do a lot of the stuff that you've seen in there, not all of it. There's a few things there I can't do, like subway dealing, things like that's hard. I can deal seconds, but bottom dealing, not from a full deck. But like the shuffles, the things that you saw, those things I can do. And the thing where the hands go over the 4 packets and the aces appear, it's something I do. But there's a nice mix of gambling sleight of hand in there and magic sleight of hand. So glad you liked it. As far as when running this, Robert, I'm going to put this in Discord because we still need 3 more teams. It'd be nice to have 12. And then just get it set up for the next couple days. What I'll do tomorrow is maybe just a little broadcast to show guys, hey Dan, how you doing? Good to see you. Long time no see. I'm realizing here, probably, yeah. Let's just get this caught up. All right, there we go. And then I want to show Tex and anybody else how to set up tournaments. That's something a lot of people I don't think realize that you can do in Action PC Baseball. So that's what we'll do. Bernie's telling us that in real life, the Yankees sweep the Red Sox today. Now both are tied for last place in the East. Ow. That American League East is nuts this year. Let's see. Who do we have left playing on this day? We're not going to do it tonight, obviously. We have the Dodgers and Phillies. They'll be finishing up their series. And let's see. We have the Cardinals at Reds. Yeah. So that'll be the next time we visit this. So we can't really autoplay anything else right now. Make sure everything is saved. Yeah. So cool. All right. Guys, that'll do it for tonight. It was 2 from Ernie Harwell. Just wanted to get an early start in here tonight, just because. So be back on tomorrow night, and we'll do a little thing on how to set up tournaments. And if I get 3 more teams in Discord, I'll just set it up tomorrow night and show you how to do it. All right. So thank you to Bernie, to Dwayne. Oh, you won't. No worries, Tex. Actually, I usually don't do games on Saturday, and if I do, it's usually not a project that I'm doing. So if I do a game on Saturday, it's either going to be something from 1934, it'll be continuing the 1917 thing I'm doing in old-time baseball, or 1949 on here. So, but it's rare that I do games on Saturdays, so you won't miss anything. All right. Good night, Robert. Get some great sleep, Texags. Thank you for coming in. RJO Network, Robert. Check out that great channel. It's getting crazy in that 2016. We're down to the last week, so check it out. Bernie Strom will be back on tomorrow broadcasting. Dan, very quickly, what we're doing, and I think you are in our Discord, is this is going to be a fun little single elimination tournament. Pick a team between 1950, 5-0. I had to specify that because you guys are used to me doing dead ball. So 1950 to 1990, a team that is below 500. And I'll post it in the Discord. All right. So, Dwayne Martz, thank you. Dwayne, our streaming demon. Legend Sports Universe, guys. Tune in for more superb FSBL Season 2 action. I think the next one's tomorrow. Todd B., thank you very much, my friend, for coming in tonight. And I know there's a bit of an echo. It's because I'm not wearing my headphones. What's the point? Steve Tate was in here and said Ernie, so we do appreciate that. Big clue. Thanks, buddy. Mike Silva was in for a while. Always great to see Mike, so thanks, Mike, for coming in. Texags, of course. Doug Hunt was here for a short time. Nathaniel Lentz, as we continue up here. And Bernie was the first one in the ballpark tonight, but we have to figure out a special bobblehead doll for him. All right, guys, take care until next time. See you around the batting cage, and please support the great channels on YouTube. And also, keep posting to Discord about your own replays, too, guys. They're just as important. All right, see you later.